Thanks, Kara. So the first thing we talk a lot about is how to structure your recommendation. And it follows the old maxim of tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you've told them. I won't go into a great deal of detail on here, but basically this is the layout that we teach our teams to follow. Right? There's some amount of flexibility, but you're having the standard introductions agenda, a little bit of context at the beginning. This is a common area for teams to mess up. They spend a great deal of time rehashing the case in great detail before they even get to their recommendation. But you want to get that recommendation in there up front, and we'll talk about this in storytelling here in a minute, of leading with the answer, the bottom line up front is very crucial. Then you go into all of your rationale behind it. These are the other alternatives we considered. This is why we picked this particular answer, all the data behind it. You go into the financials. As Kara said earlier, you have to have numbers no matter what. You have to show how this is going to drive impact either financially or operationally for the company. The execution. So you may have a great idea, but how do you actually implement it? The file cabinets of the world are filled with great ideas that were never implemented because there wasn't enough thought given on the front end of the execution plan. Risks. What's going to go wrong? What are you going to do to mitigate that risk? And then finally, telling them what you told them. So recapping what your strategy was, how all of the components you're recommending work together to drive towards the company's objectives. And then we have our appendix and QA, which we'll talk about here in a minute.